Alright, let me go get set up right quick, y'all niggas. I just want to hit that bit at least at like 11 o'clock. Hmm. There we go. Make sure I get as much in the screen as possible. Alright, now, well, let's introduce myself. Alright, good evening, guys. Well, it's 11 o'clock. Bro, I woke up and I thought it was like the next day or whatever like that. But it isn't, so that means that I got enough time to continue posting content, continue dropping live, and stay consistent. I doubt my camera's gonna work, but let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and ah, shit. Let me see if I go ahead and close whatever I need to close. Um, we can leave this one open for a second here. All right, calculator, close that. Let me close this for a second. Test, test, test. Still lagging like a motherfucker. Let me close everything I need to close. Let's see if I could. You guys know the routine. Let's say we could free up some space. And then I'm gonna do a quick monologue with you guys, and after the monologue, we can go ahead and go to work. Task manager. I don't need this at all, and I probably don't need this one. Let's leave the rest open. Oh damn, I got even more. Let's close all these. Uh, let's see what can I close. Adobe Acrobat. Oh no, malware. Camera Hub. We can keep that. Discord could go. Dropbox can go. Hopefully this goes as well. That can go. And anything. HP. Enhanced lighting. I doubt that even does anything. One agent service. Test, test, test. You see how fast we're going now? Perfect. But guys, once we open, once we open Google Chrome, it's gonna start acting weird. McAfee. I don't know if I use that. Web advice. I don't even know if I use that. I'm sure it keeps. I think it keeps coming back. Yeah, it keeps coming back. So let's just let it be. Microsoft Edge, SharePoint, Microsoft Store, phone link. There's actually a lot of shit that I don't even need. Wow. And we are. So I guess I could do the little monologue without it tripping out on me. Uh, Notification to the services. Zoom hide it in the background. I'm gonna come get you now. I've been in. Zoom meeting 3. There is no Zoom meeting going on here though. Alright. We deleted it. Services. Alright, cool. Alright, bet. Alright guys, good evening once again. Today is what? August 3rd? August 3rd, Sunday, August 3rd. Markets are open since markets open at 5 p.m. Even though markets are open doesn't mean that we're gonna trade. We only trade at certain times, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. So that's beyond the point today. I'm just going to be doing some technical analysis or some back testing. I'm going to be working on the playbook. And I'm going to be telling you guys what I've been working on. So as you guys see, if you guys have never watched Floyd Mayweather Flex, this is one of the iconic scenes. I think it's All Access Media. I think he went to the bank and pulled out. I know that's not $1 million. That guy like well over $5 million or something like that. But yeah, one of my inspirations right here. Whenever I'm working out and I get to a point where I feel like I can't do it, I say the three things: I can, I will, I must. This guy, crazy work ethic, crazy workouts, crazy consistency, crazy discipline. and crazy business acumen, all types of things. Yeah, one of my guys right here. Just inspirational wallpaper when I open my computer. You see, because I noticed that when I open my computer, Microsoft would give me like different wallpapers every day, and just some weird wallpaper. So I'm like, all right, let me just stick with a wallpaper. Something that's inspiration right here. My boy Money Mayweather, Pretty Boy Floyd, the best ever, the best to ever do it. All right, enough, enough of that. All right, let's go to Chrome right here and what I've been working on. Can't listen to music. Oh yeah, man. I remember that. Let's go over the videos that we were watching the other day, man. Those YouTube videos that I was watching the other day. Especially TJR. It got blocked in multiple countries. I got copyrighted for the music. I didn't know that DJ says for the music. And then when he was smoking the cigarette, I guess that was a strike. So that was a waste of time even watching his videos. My entire video got demonetized. And I got copyright strikes and all types. I think I gotta go to like a YouTube course or something like that. I'm too old for going to any classes online, so they could go and suck it. But um, but yeah, ridiculous. I ain't doing that no more. I'm not gonna see technical analysis, trading, and me talking to the camera. They can have it. Cause they don't even let you like let's say I want to play some music in the background, right? They gonna mute the music. Even if you don't want it to be monetized, you just can't even use it in your video at all. Crazy work. Crazy, crazy, crazy work. They want you to use that generic copyright free background music. Alright, let me explain what we're looking at right now. Hmm. Look at my other phone. Right here. Maybe at 8:15 I'm gonna post. But what you're looking at right now is I would say what can I call this? My simple analysis or just my trading analysis only in terms of I don't know why it doesn't look any HD anymore. This one look like come on. I'm gonna whatever. This is my simple analysis. So the only thing that's not there is gonna be session one, session two boxes, what the titles, as well as the daily box and then the session one box. So all those pieces of information in terms of just trading and trading analysis, not general technical analysis or daily technical analysis or weekly technical analysis. All the information that I was doing with those boxes is not necessary because I'm back testing trading activity to see how I could better trade, how I could better trail my stop losses, how I could better size my positions, and what to expect on a daily basis and then on a 2 day basis and on a weekly basis so that I could do better risk management when it comes to my trading, being aggressive, being conservative. A lot of these things I'm getting. So for me, basically, when I back test, it's just really just doing making these boxes right here and then seeing how price action works or how it behaves over time. And then in my own mind, I start formulating ideas and then I start because I've seen it already. So it's like basically instead of like going on MT5 or going on a trading program and back testing sample sizes of data, when I'm back testing manual back testing because I've done this hundreds of times for hundreds of hours. I'm so used to it that my brain knows what already happened. It knows what I already seen, and then I could dramatize different scenarios in the back test situations and to see what I believe will work and what I don't believe will work. And then when I figure out what I want to put my finger on, I can go ahead and back test that. But just by doing this type of analysis, drawing the MagnOpus trading grid onto price, in my brain, I could do technical analysis on large data sets, and that's what it is. So what I want to do is I need to do this type of technical analysis from last week Friday all the way into January 1st. So I want so I made a new trading view chart and I want a whole what's that 7 months of data of 2025. I want it to be analyzed like this so that I could go ahead and run back tests on the most recent price activity. I don't think the other previous years matter. I think maybe like 3 to 6 months of data is enough back tests for you to come up with um, decent information or decent enough sample size so you can project it into the future, especially with Trump markets. You don't want to continue going back into back previous price action because the markets are going to vary. The most recent, the price data, the more accurate, I would say that is going to be. Um, yeah. So let me go. Let's get started on some of the back tests that I was doing. So I already started earlier in the day. Um, I really didn't want to show it on stream, but it's fine. Yeah. So this is just gonna be an easier way to do technical analysis without doing having too much irrelevant data. But if you're gonna do overall, if you're doing overall technical analysis, for analysis purposes and not trading purposes, I will do the entire MagnOpus template. Then you want to do it with analysis purpose with trading purposes, then I'll do a MagnOpus template with the MagnOpus trading grid. But if you're just doing for the since I already have all of that and I already analyzed all of that, and I'm just doing it for trading purposes, I'm just gonna use a MagnOpus trading grid, and I'm only looking at 8 a.m. data all the way to 5 p.m. data, and then I noticed that from like side of summer, when we're having days of like I've been seeing days of ranges of 150 to 200 pips, bro. I'm end up drawing like 50 dots. And then I'm like, all right, bro. I stopped drawing all of the dots. I just stopped drawing the dots when the trade becomes invalid, or when the original entry, take profit, and stop loss has been acquired, or yeah, has been acquired. And then I stopped doing the dots because after that I'll be out the trade, and it's the same patterns over and over again. So it's just in different combinations, in different frequencies and amounts, but it's the same thing. It doesn't change. Yeah. So I did this one. Let me go ahead and size this one out, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do basically. So this range is about 80. Okay, I probably did this one, huh? 91 pips wide. So this. I don't think this is day two. I think this is actually day one. I just didn't day one, and let's call this what 92 pips. 92 pips. All right. So this is a range of 92 pips wide. I already copied over the MagnOpus trading range of the trading grid, right? I just simplified it a little bit. I don't use the black dotted line. I just brought this line from 5 a.m. all the way to 8 p.m. and I kept this line at 5 p.m. basically. And then you got the 8 a.m. candle open, 10 pips above, 10 pips below, the buy stop, which is 5 pips above, and then the sell stop, which is 5 pips below. These lines are indicating this green line indicates a 10 pip distance away from the 8 a.m. candle open, and then every subsequent green line represents 10 more pips subsequently proportionately. The one on the bottom represents 10 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open, and then every other line that I'm going to project is going to represent increments of 10 pips. All right. And then the blue lines represent 5 pips above the 8 a.m. candle open price, which where I usually put my buy stop 1 pip above. And then we have this pink line, which is going to represent 5 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price, where I put my sell stop. And usually my sell stop is to be 1 pip below. And then when markets open at 8 a.m., it's either going to hit my buy stop or hit my sell stop. Whichever one that it triggers first, the opposite one will be obviously deleted. And then my theory suggests, or my strategy suggests, that if markets move 5 pips above or 5 pips below, whichever the move comes first, it is more likely to continue in that direction for an hour or more, giving profits of um, 5 to 15, 30, 45, so on and so forth pips, right? And then we usually trail our stop loss behind price action, or it ends up being a loss, so on and so forth in different variations of the trade. What we're doing when we're doing this technical analysis is looking at these variations, looking at it on a daily basis, then we look at it on a two-trade basis, and then we look at it on a weekly basis, and then I figure out how to build my trading strategy and risk management parameters. I'm probably not gonna say it out loud because I'm not gonna lie to you. At this very point, I'm not gonna. I got it basically. I got on a weekly basis, I believe that I know enough variations of probabilities that the market or outcomes that the market can do. And I'm pretty sure I know how to trade it. I just need to work out some of the numbers. I need to work out some contingency plans. I want to see how can I make the least profit? How can I make the least profitable day as profitable as possible. And then I'm not looking for the most profitable day, making it as profitable as possible. I want the most common day, and I want to make the most common day as profitable as possible so I can consistently have the most common day max out profits, except waiting for the least probable, which is the most profitable day. Like big extreme days like we had like last week Friday, where we went up 150 pips in between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Um, that is very, very profitable, but very, very it's unprobable. It's least likely to happen. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put all my eggs in a basket for something that's the least likely to happen. I'd rather put my the most eggs in a basket on something that is more probable to happen, because the more times it happen and the more and how and the more probable that it happens and the most amount of money I could get out of that occurrence happening frequently over time, I would make a lot of money. I don't want to just make the most money in one sitting. Maybe on one-off accounts where I'm gonna over leverage one account, yeah. But on account where I'm consistently trading every day, I want to look for the most probable outcome and make the most money off of that outcome as possible, because I know I'm gonna continue having it over and over and over and over and over again. Instead of looking for I don't want to say black swan. Instead of looking for a home run, you're not gonna make a home run once a week. You probably could make a home run once a month, once every 2 to 3 months. Um, and then what about all the other days? Are you just gonna, because you have to sacrifice whenever you do something in trading, especially in not in set, especially yeah, whatever you do in trading, if you make one change, right? If I say, all right, I'm gonna do a partial close instead of a full close, that changes the entire strategy. If let's say I want to move my entry 1 pip now instead of the original pip, right? It changes the entire outcome of the strategy. It can make it more profitable, it can make it least profitable. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful about what changes that you make in the strategy and and how that change is gonna affect your strategy in the long run. You get what I'm saying? Um, and then in my head, bro, like I said, bro, I've been doing this tens, maybe I wouldn't say tens of thousands of hours, maybe plus 10,000 hours of chart time, um, years and years of days and months and years, well, days, weeks, months, and years of chart time. What's my real chart time? I have some days where I be on the chart 14 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Um, so in my head, I could run different scenarios, like I could run different types of strategies, different changes, and then got technically project the outcome of those strategies in a long-term basis. Um, so yeah, enough talking. Let's go back onto the charts and let's go analyze, because I only technically have 40 minutes and it takes me probably like 30 minutes to do a week's worth of data. So yeah, so if this is the 8 a.m. candle open right here, let's dramatize. Let's zoom in a little bit more so I can go ahead and see what happened there. I want to see what this candle looking like. Okay, I gotta align it first. All right, 8 a.m. candle opens at 1.09693. All right, so this is the bullish main line. We're gonna add 10 pips to 8 a.m. candle price 1.09793, and then change the coordinates here. What in this? But Jesus 693. I didn't copy this. That's what I did. Damn, I didn't do anything. 1.09. 7. No, 3. Okay, I done pasted the old paste that I had instead of copying. There we go. All right. And then let me subtract 20 pips, 1.09593. Uh, I just spoke with somebody from Mexico that watches, I think he watched my YouTube, and he used, like, I guess he has a translator on my caption. I guess that YouTube captions my videos, and then he turns the captions into Spanish, and that's how he learned how to do the technical, and I miss crazy. He learned how to do the technical analysis in Spanish, and he came and he was talking to me on Google Translate, from Google Translate. Ridiculous. I got just set up a guy with the EA in Malaysia. Malaysia, dog. I got a few people in South Africa that is I wouldn't call them students, but interested, or like my work. And that's man, that social media thing, man, is big. And the people that's right next to you couldn't give a damn about what you got going on. Family, friends, immediate associates, and stuff like that couldn't give a damn. All right. Okay. And then let me go ahead and subtract 10 pips from that. 10973 place 6. And I'm probably gonna try. Unfortunately, I might start being less transparent because right now I can see the money right now. Like I can literally see and feel the money right now. Like it's the amount of the I like I said, because I trade the same way at the same time every day. Um, that I limit the amount of possibilities, or I limit the amount of outcomes markets can make. And now I know the outcomes mentally, and then I could calculate the outcomes mentally on a daily, 2 day, weekly basis. And then I know I can make profit. Now I know how to make consistent profit without even knowing, like, the confident that I don't have to know what's the outcome next, but I know how to trade it and how to properly manage my risk. That I know I can make a profitable week. I know I can make profitable trades, profitable days. Figure out which day is more probable or more profitable than the other, and the confidence that you have when you know that you could make money, like, it's not even like a question about it. When you see week after week after week make these patterns that you can recognize, the confidence you get is crazy. It's not like, okay, I'm trying to figure it out anymore. No, no, I know. I just haven't quantified the data yet, but I know. 1.09893. I'm not that new trader that's trying to get in and trying to figure it out, or look for the money, or look how for a profitable strategy, or am I doing technical analysis? No, I know. It's no longer I think or I'm trying. I know. Best believe I know now. And then the confidence that comes from that, and then the fact that I need to monetize this, because I need to monetize because I put too much hard work in. Now, the money gotta come with the hard work now. I done put the work in. I done put the free education out there. Everything that you need to know I already put it out there. If you're a smart enough trader, or if you're ambitious enough trader, you could piece together all the information yourself. Everything is there. I didn't hold anything back. Maybe I didn't organize or articulate everything the best way, but everything that you need, better than a lot of these, the most $10,000, $50,000 courses. This information I already have out is way better than any of that. Easier to understand than any of that. And I gave away more information than they even try to sell you. They selling you dreams, bro. I'm selling you data. I'm selling you facts, quantifiable, verifiable. You get what I'm saying? And executable. You can't name me one trader that has actually created a Word doc or a spreadsheet or whatever like that to tell you their strategy right then and there on one piece of paper, or create a chat UBT prompt that trades for you. I could eat it for free. Can't tell me. Can't. You can't. Look, non-stop start getting rich. Will they go back into the videos and actually seriously study it? Right now, they glazing over it. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But when you start making money, you start flexing on them. They're gonna religiously go through the data. They're gonna hang on every single last word in the video, try to figure out. And that's when they start saying, "Oh my God, you dropped so much golden nuggets," and then piece it together, and then that's what it's just the need, the want. Right now, they don't want it. They speculative, or they speculating, whatever like that, and not sure yet. Some people got it. Some people kinda like, all right, he onto something, but it's not. They're not gonna sell the house on it. They're not gonna stake the whole house on it. Man, you got like success. Like success, really, really is important. Like I used to think like, okay, why are you flexing on people or whatever like that? I wouldn't say that. I used to love when people flex. I'm from I'm from an area where flexing is the only way people believe that you got anything. And then even though you don't got nothing, you still gotta flex. So I understand the power of showing off your success. Um, but yeah, unless you can flex, a lot of people not gonna believe it, bro. They don't believe it, bro. But once you pop out, boy, they change up. They believe it. You could sneeze a certain way, and these people are gonna go and study that. Okay, his sneeze that's 2.2 seconds. You divide that by, and they try to figure it out. So that's another reason. But the main reason why I feel like this like the TikTok and the YouTube and all this information is valuable is the fact that you saw it. You saw it before it happened. I documented it before it happened. So it's no if and buts about it. There is no, oh, he just came out of nowhere and started trading Forex, or he just came out of nowhere and started saying that he was profitable. It has been documented. You could go back into the videos. You can watch the videos. You can watch the progression. You can watch me getting 1% better. I don't know if you can see. You can watch me look better. Um, and then it all gonna come into effect. Um, it's all gonna come into effect over time, man. It's the consistency, bro. I hate it when like YouTubers and content creators and celebrities, basketball athletes, entertainers will say the same exact. And it's crazy, bro. They telling you, but it's like the simple thing you just don't want to believe it was that one simple thing that was actually the reason. Consistency. Do the same thing every day. And then you have to get to the point where it's so serious where it's like it's not Monday through Friday. It's every day. Every day. You gotta make it a burning desire. You gotta consume you every day. You gotta eat, sleep, shit it every day. And once you do that every day, and then you're gonna actually look forward to working out. You're gonna actually look forward to waking up early. You're gonna be actually looking forward to putting in work. It's gonna become your identity. This is what you do. Like if you don't do it, you feel a type of way. Like I didn't say I tried to sleep, I better sleep, but my body woke me up. I didn't drop content. I didn't drop a live stream. What are you sleeping for? You can't sleep throughout the next day without putting it. Woke up at what 10 something, got right, and then I sparked up live streaming. Got to. Whether it's just me talking to the camera for an hour, or me posting a video of just whatever for an hour, old video, whatever it is, I got to. And then look, I dropped a video. I did the same thing the other day where I kind of dropped the video late. Now I figured out that around this time is probably the best time to drop your content because I got a video in one day. That thing went on 1.2. My 1.2 thousand views. My biggest one was maybe a week and a half ago with 1.2. Now in less than 24 hours, the one video went 1.2. Come on. Woke up and that was at 1.2. Maybe the weekends around this time is the best time to post. Put that data in there. All right, like I said, I'm not gonna do the entirety of the information because I probably would have been out of the trade by now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the analysis and dramatize what the trade would have looked like right here. Let's see, and then I'll let you know if it was a win or loss. And it was there a little continuation in there. All right. So the 8 a.m. candle open, we went down 5 pips, triggering a sell stop. Then we went another down 5 pips, hitting the first main bearish line where we're 10 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price. And it seems that we also went down, creating a 1-to-1. So now we're 15 pips in profit. Then we went down again, creating 25 25 pips in profit, and then we retested and confirmed the reversal. That means that we probably would have been stopped out at 5 pips over a 1-to-1. And then price went ahead and reversed back against us. So we don't have to worry about the rest of the information because we are out of the trade. But this is pretty decent. I don't re-enter anything like that. So that's all we need to know. It was a winning trade. So the outline of this box is going to stay green. The direction was bearish, so I'm going to change the shaded area bearish. And then it took about, let's see how long it took. And it took about the trade took about, I'll give it 20 minutes to develop. 20 minutes to develop. So that's what's up. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next week over. So I actually do have I have the how can I say it? I have the pro version of TradingView, which allows me to go back into price data, especially like on the lower time frame, like the 5 minute charts. I can probably go all the way back into like January or something like that. I know the free version is not gonna let you to even use the replay button, where it's only a few amount of days, weeks and months that they give you. And now I got the pro data package where I got a little bit more information, well, a lot more information than the regular data package. Um, so I'm doing back tests, and I figure out it's a little trick that you do where you don't have to pay for the extreme package, which is the most expensive one, um, to get more data. So it's basically like I'm taking chunks of data, but the further I go back, the less recent data is available. So I'm like, it's a window in historical data instead of like starting from the current time price all the way to where I'm at now, which is I'm still in April, which is killing me right now. I'm still in April, which is like windows. So I think like this one is probably like from February to maybe January, February, March, April, May or June. And then I have to go and replay it. I have to bring the replay tool and cut it again, and I probably get all the way from January, February, March to January. All right, and then another good thing about another good thing about the new simplified MagnOpus Trading Grid, you could copy it over a lot easier. Oh yeah, you got to make sure you line up these lines because like I said a million times, like hey, when you trying to analyze or you're using it, the time frame shift over. So you gotta make sure you at the right times on the right timestamps. You see, I don't know why it jumps sometimes. It jumps from 450. There we go, 55 right there. There we go. All right, guys, let me get one second to go ahead and post a reel, a short, and a TikTok video. Excuse me. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm sure you guys on TikTok. Nobody's on TikTok. Nobody cares. Let me just drop that right now. It's 11:36. So I don't want it to reach 12 a.m. and then that's a new day and I didn't post. Um, let's go to. I'm looking for folders. Skip, skip. Files, clips. I'll look at it on my computer and then we will figure out which one I'm gonna post out. It's probably easier to look through it on my computer than it is on my phone. A lot easier. Content, clips. Automated training. I see that. I guess they like the automated training video, so I'm gonna post another one. I want to post the one where it's talk about. All right, like I was saying, this is the one that made 1,000 in a day. So that's the best thing about the EA right now is they're able to execute those trades for me instantly. Because when I used to trade manually, sometimes the markets give you time to get into the markets. Like I say, if you have news at 8:30, it'll probably get into the markets 15 to 30 minutes after the 8 can open. Sometimes once 8 o'clock comes, markets move 5 pips in 2 seconds, and you will not be able to put your buy stop and your sell stop, your TP and your stop loss for both trades, as well as the lot size. Watch this. All right, let's go to the VPS trade and then all right. Let's watch it work, and then we're gonna confirm that everything is executing properly. And we got 10 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds, and the program is gonna trade itself. Watch this. If you're watching, give it 10 seconds and just look at the screen here. There we go. Wow, perfect. We have our trades executed. Mm-hmm. Nah. Remember the way that I trade the same way, the same time every day, Monday through Friday. Nothing changes. The only thing that changes is the way and the direction the markets move and the price action with the markets. Have an EA that execute the trades for me, set my stop losses, set my take profits. If I needed to manage a position, I can, but the setting that I wanted to manage it at, because I figured out a more profitable way to keep a lot more money than I had before. So I adjusted it to price action. So when markets move 10 pips, I make a decision. Every time markets move 10 pips, I'm making a decision and following price. And then I know exactly on average whether it's a big trade or a good trade, it's gonna come 3 to 1. Oh, that motherfucker right there. Consistent trading strategy. That's what the video is called. What's it called? Cons- repetitive, repetitive, repetitive. Rinse, recycle, repeat. That's what I want to call it. That's what I'm gonna caption it. Rinse, recycle, repeat. Select price action, copy. Um, hey. Add unlawful access. Oh, you. I didn't even download it. That's crazy. What's it called again? Consistent trading strategy? Consistent. There we go. Don't you dare play. Just download. Allow for access. I don't know if you guys know, but I was so what my boy Regan? Rudolph. Okay. Man, I'm so excited to trade next week, man. Man, I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait on Friday, bro. Couldn't wait to trade, dog. And I found an amazing program or AI that takes my live streams and make it into clips. So I don't have to spend 2, 3 hours editing the video. Even though I'm gonna go back to editing it, I like the way that it finds the clips and clip it in the way that they do it. It's not the best, but the just how fast it does it and then how many clips it give me, it's a bang for my buck. I was gonna pay somebody to do it for me, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. And it also just showed me the format that I want. So if I want to do it, if I want a specific clip and do it myself, I kind of know how to do it. Um, I can see that a lot of people do like the format is in as well. There we go. 1.2K in one day. That's crazy. That other one made 1.2K and over. It took it forever to make 1.2K. I think the keywords that I was using, like EA and stuff like that, I think that get more these trades that fast. All right, I think it posted it. Now I could go to what's next? What's next? TikTok. The talk of the tick. It's not doing so good on TikTok, bro. Eh. Same time every day. Finding nothing. Three tips I wish I remember when I trade the same way, the same time every. All right, now Instagram. I know they hate to see me on Instagram, but let's keep it. Almost done, guys. I trade the same way. I'll take that. Paste that. All right. I got my content for today. All right, now let's go back to work, guys. All right. My bad. No, I got a time limit. Let's go ahead and move this over. I think this is probably gonna range up here. We lagging a little bit. Really lag. Test. Yeah, we lagging a little bit. Yeah, we lagging a little bit. It's catching up. One hundred 166 bit. That's a good range right there. That's what I'm saying, man. I think this is outside of summer range. We're doing 100 plus. We're doing, I say, average low is 80, high is 200. We're doing it between now and a daily basis. I might have to build. Nah, I don't want to chill. I'll figure it. I'll figure it out. It'll come to me. It'll come to me because at this point it looked like that 20 pip type of retracement. I could, if I let markets breathe some more, then I could go ahead and make a lot more money. But let's max out. Let's do baby steps where we get the information. We ain't gonna jump out the window right quick that fast. As you can see, I could go ahead and copy over the grid without a problem. I'm going to copy this at the same time, so I'm forgetting. I go Taylor Swift not that bad, but I've been hearing some of her tunes. Ain't that bad, bro. She got white women or and other races of women that want to be white women in the chokehold. Jesus Christ. You can't grab nothing. When them dots right next to each other, it will not let you grab nothing. Only corners and stuff like that. Alright, let's figure out where the 8 a.m. candle open is and let's go ahead and put some work in. 8 a.m. candle open at 1.10568. Anybody asking where is it? I'm looking at right over here at the top area right here where they got the ticker, which is I don't say ticker, but where they got the symbol, USD 5 minute chart. This is the broker FXCM. You got open, high, low, close price, and then you got what percent change and stuff like that. So I'm looking at the O, which stands for open price. I hover over the candle, which is the 8 a.m. candle, and the open price is going to be The open price is going to be 1.10598. It looked like I probably already got it close to that line anyways. Oh no 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 no. I'm doing the wrong thing. I gotta use this line. 1.10598. Bro, my back is wet. Tell you, it's these soft lights. I'll tell you, it's taking me forever to go and do this. This is probably gonna be the last box for this stream right here, and then it's gonna go over to then it's gonna go over to 12 o'clock. So I wanted this to go ahead and post, so it says I posted it accurately. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this quickly. Let's see how fast I can do this. 1.10698. This is gonna be 1.10498. 1.10498. This is gonna be one point. Okay, let's do the math. 1.10598. 1.10598 plus 0.0005. 1.10648, and the next one's gonna be 1.10548. Are you ready for it? Bam, 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 shh, bam, 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 shh. What does that mean? What that? You want to be complicated. Look at this line. I don't know. I guess it means it's a bullish. Okay, let's clone this over. Let me go ahead and do this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. 1.10798. One 1.10798. 798, and then we can go ahead and let you guys know what happened. So markets open at 8 a.m. It ended up going bullish to strike the buy stop. Oh fuck. Let me make sure it didn't go ahead and invalidate. It doesn't look like invalidated, but I got 1.10398. 1.10398. It looked like it went low, but I don't know if it went and invalidated. No, it didn't. It didn't invalidate before going to a 1-to-1, and then it retraced. Um, then we went up officially 10 pips, striking the first line, and then we hit a 1-to-1 over here. We retraced 10 pips, and then we confirmed the reversal for a bear 10 pips, and then we ended up crossing over and invalidating the trade on the first bearish line right over there. So boom, that is it's going to be a winning trade because it went 1-to-1 at least at the minimum. and then the direction was bullish, so we're gonna turn that to green. And that's the outcome of that trade. So winning trade ended up going around, back around, and ended up dropping down. So that's it. So thank you guys for watching the live stream today. You could go over it. I'm gonna continue doing some analysis like this tomorrow and throughout the week. I gotta finish the entirety of this information. So thanks for watching.